Okay, here's my son's 1-up Space Invader arcade cabinet. Here's some things, some mods I did to it, and things you should know before you get into this project. Is it even worth it? Here's some of the things I did. First, this comes with a vertical screen. I had to do this whole thing over. Take the screen out, change the vertical. I had the MDF, plexiglass, had to paint all of this on there. That's the first thing. Have the instructions on here, how to turn it off, turn it on and off. Because inside here is I'm using a Raspberry Pi 4, and the Raspberry Pi 4 is like a little computer, and you have to shut it down a certain way, just like you would a PC. Now, if you got a little kid, you're not gonna expect them. You want to make it as simple as possible. So I had to add a shutdown button. And there's a YouTube video on how to do that. That's where I got it from. You got to go in the settings in the Raspberry Pi and configure it and all of that. So added the shutdown button. Then the power off button. I added 2 USB ports. Relocated the speaker. I'm using the old speaker from the Space Invaders, which was up here. I moved it down here. This control board I bought off eBay for $75. It just comes with the board, the trim piece, and the sticker. The plastic that's on here, the 1/8 plexiglass, I had to put it on here. Cut the holes myself and put it on there. And for the back, I got a quick disconnect. I don't know if you can see that, but you can unplug that from right there. Now also, the Raspberry Pi has 4 USBs. You can hook up each player to each USB. 1, 2. Here you can hook up the PlayStation 3 USB controllers and play that way. But if you also need to configure your Raspberry Pi, you need a keyboard to do it. Plug it in there and use the keyboard. You don't have to go inside and go in the cabinet. Now again, when you turn this thing off, you shut down the Raspberry Pi, your monitor stays on, the amp stays on for the speaker, even the fan stays on the Raspberry Pi. You'll hear it running. So I added the shut off button here, power button. If you don't have a power button, you're gonna have to unplug it or have some other way, I don't know, plug all the cords up on the surge protector and flip the button on the surge protector. Let me see what else. I added these stickers inside the buttons. I added the stickers here. Select start, shut down. Now my suggestion to you, is it even worth it? Together I spent about 500 bucks. That's with the arcade and all the Raspberry Pi, the extra buttons, and like I said, I had to redo this whole bezel over. My suggestion to you is if you're gonna start this, buy an arcade that already has the screen horizontal. Get one that has these buttons and everything already on it, so you don't have to install it yourself and make the plastic. Everything will just be there already. You'll just have to add the shutdown button. And also, adding the games, if you can just buy an arcade that has all the games in it already, just buy that. Now, unless you want to make a custom that's what you want to do, then do it. But I spent about 3 days trying to get this thing configuring it, cutting this out, doing this. I tried to look on YouTube on how to just go into the settings and change the screen from vertical to horizontal. It was not working for me. So I had to take all of this out and redo it all over just so it can be right. And again, to turn it on, this will turn everything on. The Raspberry Pi, everything. You can turn this on, wait, and start playing. But to shut it down, you have to hit that, wait a couple seconds, and then turn it off. You see how that looks. I put a custom screen on there, so let me see if it pops up. You can see it. Buttons all lit up. There it is. Jacob, Space Invader, Mega Arcade. So all of that is on YouTube. I try to put links on there so you can see. I'm gonna try to put videos, separate videos on how to change this out, how to make this part, how to add the buttons and do all of this, even the power switch. But if I would have known what I was getting into, I probably would have just bought an arcade with all the games in it already, or bought an arcade with this setup already. So yeah, you just pick the game you want. Let's go to Super Nintendo. Even all of this, you gotta configure all of this to look like this. And there's YouTube videos on there. And you like me, I didn't know nothing about this, nothing. This Raspberry Pi world. So anyway, hope this helps y'all. Look out for videos on this cabinet. Shut it down. And you can see the monitor stays on. I don't know if you can hear it. You gotta shut it down. Anyway, I hope this was helpful before you get into this.